Hello everyone. Today is January 26th, 2024, and today is day 16 of our 100 Days, 100 Ways Trails Taken. So we're still on our Who Else? The Family. And our question today is, are or were you a stepchild, adopted, fostered, boarded out, or other? So a stepchild, I think that's quite explanatory. Adopted, also quite explanatory. Fostered, so if you had to leave under duress, I guess, under not your parents' choice, for you to go and live with somebody else. Or boarded out, your parents' choice to send you away to boarding school or to live with your grandparents or an aunt and uncle, or you say it, you know it, or other. There still could be a whole bunch of other things, right? All right, short question today. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Are you or were you a stepchild, adopted, fostered, boarded out, or other? So of course, stepchild, that's me. And I don't have red hair. Anyway, so things that come along for myself with being a stepchild: acceptance, unconditional love, neglect, extra grandparents, and of course, extra family all around. Forgiveness, learning how to forgive both your parent and the lack that the step parent might have, because it's not their fault, they don't know. They're just a step parent, right? Especially when they're a little bit younger. And mine were a little bit younger, so kind of a little bit difficult. Difficult times too, right? Let's see what else. Forgiveness, confusion. Yeah, confusion about loyalties. Around the whole being adopted thing, when that kind of fell away. There was another thing when I was around 12 and I wasn't sure where my loyalties were supposed to lie. We didn't talk about these things, and it hurt me inside a lot. And I don't think, my parents probably didn't realize that, but it was a difficult time. And then also like learning how to integrate different beliefs and different, there's new people on the scene when you're a stepchild. I'm still referring to that. Then, they have different rules. They understand things differently. They expect different behaviors. So learning how to go with the flow and integrate, like everything still honestly has a positive and a negative connotation, right? We learn a lesson from a bad situation, and also from a good situation, it can be turned the other way. Maybe it's an egoic situation where ultimately, I guess that's not the best. Egoic is low vibe, and non-egoic, I still got to figure out what that is. I know I have it written down, and it just like goes right out of mind when I try to think of it. Ego's not bad, but there's like lower ego and higher ego, just like everything, right? So being a stepchild brings to mind like Cinderella, being a black sheep, but also that fosters independence, which I think I've always kind of had, and sometimes to my detriment, not obeying or, thinking I know better. We learn as we go along. Sometimes there's harder lessons for some of us. That's by choice too. I've done the work, I know. Yes, so adopted. Obviously I'm not adopted, but I was almost adopted by my stepfather. And also we were almost going to adopt a boy because my family had 3 girls. And that was, a complicated situation, and it didn't come to fruition, and that's okay. I almost had a brother. I was really excited. I probably heard that on the sly when I wasn't supposed to. Little cubs have big ears. That's okay. I love the whole thought of it anyways. And I would like to be able to maybe interview some people. This is something that's going to be coming new to Contemplation Station TV. I will be interviewing some people, probably a lot of people, just different stories. So it's going to be tools, totems, and tales. So if somebody has a tool to share, say you're a yoga teacher, breath work coach, you're a meditation coach, you give workshops, whatever it is, you're a singing coach, you're a sound healing coach, any of it, any practice kind of thing that you would like to share and, express to the world why it's important and why it's beneficial. I will tell you all the things that I went through and used myself. So many practices, and I appreciate the work that goes into becoming one of those coaches, becoming like a yogi master, becoming a breathwork coach. These things take time and they take dedication. So I'm not one of those. I don't want to be one of those. I enjoy the practices of that, but that's good enough for me. Like, I want to just do what's right for me, but not teach everything in the world to everybody. Like, I could teach some things, but some of those other things I'd like to leave to the professionals. So back to our question of the day, being adopted, I would like to interview some people also that were adopted, some people that were fostered, some people that were boarded out, and whatever other, just to give their own perspective. Our lessons and our healing come from our surroundings, from our environment, from the things we read, from the videos we watch, from the people we hang out with, right? What is it? You become like the 5 people that you are most associated with, and you better make sure they're good people if you want to, keep going in a certain way. There has to be a good foundation, and then you just keep going up, right? And hopefully your people come along with you and you find new tribes and new ways to expand and be. Fostered, yes, if you were fostered and had to go to somebody else's home, that's not always friendly. I would like to speak to people on both sides of that. And I guess that's it. Well, there's probably a lot more, but, probably get a little bit more into that kind of stuff when we get into the meaning making, the 4th chakra, the 4th program. And we'll just roll those out as we go along here on Contemplation Station. So if you just stay tuned, start from the beginning and go through, I'm going to take you right through. Of course, there's, a lot of other options and different routes we can go, but I really want people to be able to come home to themselves and figure out how to get there in the quickest and easiest, most painless way. I really want that. Sorry. I really want that for my friends, my family. And I know this is another reason I want to do the interviews on Contemplation Station TV. I'll be bringing in all sorts of people, the people that helped me myself, hopefully personally, the ones that I took their courses, the ones I learned from. And if not, then, people that I know that are following that program, so that you guys can get something. You can have some benefit. You can have some resources. Because when I was going through this stuff, I've been doing this for 12, 13 years, I don't know, a while. And if I would have had something like this and I could just come on and go, okay, help me. What do I need? And here, that's the beauty, because we'll be able to pick and choose the things that work for us or sing to us or, resonate with us, the things that really, I can stand behind that. Oh, no, that sounds weird. I don't want to do that. Or, not everything's for everybody. But there's always a language of something and a little path that you can follow. So hopefully Contemplation Station TV will bring that for you and for me, because of course I'm still on my healing journey. And yeah, I just want to share everything with you guys. So until tomorrow, when we get on with our siblings, I wish you a great afternoon, evening, morning, or wherever you may be, and be well.